Hey y'all, welcome back to another night live. Um, y'all, um, sorry I did not go live this evening. Hang on. But y'all, sorry, I swear to feel, man. But anyway, sorry y'all I didn't go live this evening. I wasn't going, originally I was going to because I had it scheduled on here, but the reason why was because I was having, let's just say, I was just having some moments myself, because currently we've had another old family member of my nanny's pass, and so I was kind of in a little bit of a crazy state of it, and so anyway, there we go. But yeah, and so but yeah, hey there. What up, girl? Welcome in. How are you doing? But y'all, hopefully as we get people in here, I'll be on here for a little bit, because I will have to be getting up a little bit early, but it's not too big of a deal right now. I am thinking about it, but yeah. And so, hopefully you're doing well. But, yeah, y'all. It's just kind of what it is. And so, anyway, Positive Eyes, what up, dude? Yo, we have 5 people in the chat. Hello there. Hey, Olivia, welcome in. Y'all, for all new people who are just popping in the chat, please make sure y'all go and subscribe to my channel, because y'all, we're very close. Like, y'all, in my guess, I'm hoping by New Year's we hit 400. I hope. That would be crazy, because I have a gut feeling for some reason that we might hit 400 by New Year's. I don't know, or even a couple days after New Year's. Because y'all, were literally in the 480s, the 480s right now, which is crazy. What up, Sailor? What up, girl? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Wow, a lot of my mods are coming in here. Oh, that's gonna be really good. I'm glad I'm saying that, because that will help a ton with people. Hang on, let me turn this up. There we go. Sorry, I had to turn my lighting up because it was low apparently. Hey there. Yeah, what? I can watch you'll finish. Yeah. Yeah, and I've said it before. If anyone in this chat are not nice to either myself or any of my mods, they will escort you off the live. Y'all hear me? So I'm just letting you people know. We've had some mods escort a few people off, because, you know, they like to be crazy for the opposite way. And so, yeah. And we don't want to do that. So if, yeah, like, if you are wanting to come into the live, I would suggest y'all be chill. Y'all, like, be chill back, but also y'all don't, you know? And y'all, my mods are highly trained about the job. Like, the position that they're in, like, in a highly area. Hey there. Welcome in. But yes, you guys, like I said before, the reason why I didn't end up streaming this evening, which was around like 6:30, was because, let's just say, I kind of had a little bit of a grieving moment to myself about a family member, but anyway. And so, exactly. Like, that is correct. Like, they're highly trained, like, meaning if someone in this chat messes with them or messes with me, oh, they know what to do. They're almost like, okay, y'all, think about it this way. My mods on here are kind of like police, or almost like security, you know, because security guards are trained like that. And so, hey there, I see you. Yeah, I got a ton of things. So yeah, for anyone who is not checked, but anyway, for people who have not checked that unboxing video, definitely go check it out. For sure. And y'all, that video took a day to load. Because it was like almost like 45 minutes worth. Because of how long everything was. Cool. Let me just get into the blanket to where I'm not cold. And stuff. Because I am a little bit... Man, let me just fix this pillow. Sorry, y'all, it's a little cold here, but not nearly. And so... hey JT, welcome back. Oh, we're just the same old usual, just chilling, talking, and stuff, catching up on the day. Yes, I speak English. But I don't know if that person does or not. From the sounds of it, though. Like, I can't even... I mean, some that I can't even understand, but... I think that's a guess, y'all. Anyway. But yes, you guys. So... Let me just fix y'all. And so... Yo, we have 4 people liking. We have 2 people in the chat. I agree. JT, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the cold temperatures. I'm only someone who loves like kind of like the warm to medium temperatures where it's not too hot, not too cold, but at the warm level where it feels stunning and stuff. And so, I feel ya. And so, yeah, because like, you know, because think about it. First of all, I love like the warm temperatures because it just feels really good. And you know, because I'm that person who does not like the cold. Like I don't like freezing, not even inside, y'all. Like in this case, like I'm under my blankets right now just to stay comfy and be happy. And so, and half the time I bring a jacket in public. Like if I'm like for example, if I go to like an event that is indoors, sometimes I don't trust the temperature in there sometimes. So sometimes I am bringing like a jacket on me and stuff. And so, exactly, because y'all like you're never going to know what the temperature in there is going to be. You're never going to know if it's going to be like extremely cold where you're just not going to be comfortable, or it's going to be in the middle. So, as long as you bring like a at least a light jacket on you so you don't get extremely hot. At least if you do that, you'd feel at least somewhat comfortable without complaints. And so that's what I do most of the time for like events, like if I were to go to Bible study or if I were to go to church. Even though I don't have a church app, but if I did, I'd bring it to church with me. Or if I was going to an event like a funeral or something, or anywhere event like that's inside and stuff. And yeah. Mm. And so yep. Yeah, I go to Bible study. I mean, right now we're looking for a church. I mean, I do go to church, y'all. It's just ever since I've moved here about soon to be a year ago. Um, of course, it takes a little bit just to find a church, but me and my mom are part of a women's Bible study group at one of the churches in our area, which we've went for a few months, and it's been pretty well so far. And really, half of my neighborhood, like half of the women in my neighborhood, also have been going there as well. So it's pretty cool too, um, and stuff. That's really fun. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I went to both and stuff. Like, for example, like y'all, when I was back at home where I used to live, like at the old house where I used to live before this one, um, me and my dad was he was a cop for almost 30 years, but he on top of that was also, he was also one of the police security for, this church in South Lake called South Lake Baptist Church. And so I would go with him because I would do the little kids there, and I've done it for 7 years and stuff before this past, like, because last year was when I had to, like, actually, it was this time last year that I had to stop. I mean, last year was like, yeah. And so it was like this, I think it was this month of last year was, I think, was when I had to stop, or it was going, yeah, sometime this month, I think. Yeah, it was like this month of last year that I had to quit because we were slowly, well, we were staying at we had to stay on Airbnb for a few weeks because the house wasn't fully ready yet, because there were like a couple of like little like touch ups that needed to be fixed, and those little things whenever you're building, like you're starting all over and stuff. Because y'all, this house that I'm in right now is built. Like, we builded this house. And so, yep, things do. And so, and y'all, and actually, I will show you. Oh, that's over here. Let me get up real quick because I will show you one of the things that one of my church people got me. Let me stand up real quick. Yeah. And so, one of my church people, she got me this really cute picture frame of me and one of my kids I used to work with. This little girl, her name was Mavis. I mean, this girl was so cute. Let me do this a little bit. And so, yeah. And I mean, y'all, this picture just stays in my office now because I mean, she was a good kid. And so, yeah. So, she actually used to be in the nursery setting for a little bit, and then she got moved up to pre-K. And y'all, a lot of times I even worked for the pre-K side too. So, yeah, I'm telling y'all, those kids there were amazing. Like, man. And y'all, one of my memories I did too about that church was I did 2 years worth of VBS volunteering there as well. So I did 2 years of VBS and with the kids too. I was with the first year I did it, I was with kindergarten, and then the second year I was with first grade. So actually first grade was interesting because it was a grade above my average area. And actually y'all, I was surprised of how freaking smart. Like, I was surprised how well they were and stuff. Thanks. Yes, and so I did 2 years worth of that, and then, I think I did also I think 2 or 3 years worth of, work, I think I did 2 or 3 years also with Easter, because around Easter, they had this really cool, like, little, like, event as well. He would have, like, this Easter event where we did different stuff, and so I think the first year I did it, I was with them in the scavenger hunt part, and then I think I did 2 years too at that, or 3, and then the second year, I did the Bible lesson part of it, which was really fun, and then, actually, I think I did 3 years Easter, I think. And then the last one I remembered was this past year, and I did the arts and crafts like last year. It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Hey there. Hey, Lasia. Welcome in the chat, y'all. I see a couple people are coming in, so welcome in, y'all. Oh, thanks. It's actually a pajama dress. It's just, I know it's funny. It looks like a shirt from my angle, but it's actually a dress, which is really cute. It's got like little like RVs and Christmas trees and other stuff on it, but it's because I got it under my blanket and stuff. I know it's funny, it can look like it, but I got a whole tons of stuff. But it's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's very comfy. And y'all, that's what matters at night. Anyway. But yeah, and so y'all, that church there just had so many memories left behind that I will never get. And then I actually also helped out. I think I also helped out one year with the trunk or treat stuff. I think I helped out with Halloween one year. I think, or I was at one of the stations was at the I think we were at, I think I was someone that helped do like the beanbag toss or something, because in this one area it was at this like it was like a little basketball court on the other side of our church building we had. And um what we did was I think I was at like beanbag tossing and stuff or something close to it, and it was pretty cool because kids came up and played. It was pretty fun. And so, and plus my dad had to work that one too, I think. And so, yeah. Positive vibes. What did you? Okay, to alert all that one. Let's see. This afternoon, since I woke up at like noon, y'all. I did like a late breakfast going into lunch, which was a chocolate chip muffin, which was really good. And then for dinner, I did seasoned crinkle fries with a corn dog, y'all. Those are so good. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yes, y'all, I literally woke up at noon because, y'all, let me tell you this. Last night, at like 4 in the morning, last night, y'all, or like, I think it was like 3 to 4 a.m. last night, that my allergies were all over the place. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so, I'm like, I was trying to think about, I'm like, am I gonna step out to grab meds or am I just gonna sleep through it? And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sneak out there, just get some Benadryl to help. And y'all, it did. Because after a few minutes of after a few minutes though, of just trying to get comfortable, luckily I was able to knock myself out for like a pretty good chunk. And I actually needed that sleep actually, because I ended up going to bed at like 4 something or almost 5 something. So, needed that for sure. And so, anyway, um, yeah, it's crazy. And so, alright, I will try my best. I'll have to try my best because to check in and stuff. Um, and so, anyway, um, anyway, but yeah, so, um, yeah, but y'all, tomorrow, me and my mom are going to, um, but yeah, me and my mom are going to a funeral because, her stepmom's, her, well, Billy, it's her stepmom, not her mom, but, her stepmom's dad, which was my great great grandfather, um, I think he passed away like about a couple days ago. Um, which he passed away because I guess he was just really, really sick. And so tomorrow he's got like a funeral, in Mount Vernon, Texas, around like around 2. And so where I'm located, Willow, what up, girl? And so I was debating if I was gonna go or not and stuff earlier because I was crying a bit. And so I'm like, I just, and so really I just prayed about it just to think about it. and I think I am gonna go for it because y'all, think about this. I'm 19. I'm technically a young adult at this point, and I mean this would be the second funeral I went to because one of the first funerals I went to, I was younger though. Like I think I was like either 12 or 13 or 14, anywhere between 12 and 14 years old. Because one of my mom's friends had a son. I guess he passed away back then from like an overdose, and so my mom and me went there because some of her Bible study peers went to it, and I didn't really have a whole lot of emotion because I didn't know him physically and stuff that well, and so yeah. Anyway, girl, you are going to say hi. Man, Willow, I said hey to you when I saw the comment. I was like, hey, Willow, you didn't hear me. First of all, that would be rude of me if I didn't do that. You know? And so, yeah, but y'all, and honestly, man. But yeah, I know you were. I know you were joking. I've got friends that do that too sometimes. Well, that's funny. That's funny because I do have friends that will do stuff like that too, or like say other things and just joke around like that. So I get, so I get you. Um, but yeah, and so, ugh, y'all. Hopefully tomorrow I am not gonna be crying tomorrow. I pray not, because I mean this evening I was already grieving a little bit this evening, silently to myself, but also and stuff. What? And so, um, yeah. And so, y'all just definitely, and y'all honestly, and plus the time I have to be up at like between 6 and 6:30 tomorrow, but right now it's a decent good right now where I can still be up and talk to you guys for a little bit. But hey Tink, what up girl? Um oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, and y'all, I hope I'm not crying tomorrow as one of the people there tomorrow. You know, cuz you know, um honestly. But how are you doing, Tink? But yeah, and so oh man. What? Why are you getting? Oh, well, so tomorrow, me and my mom are going to a funeral tomorrow that starts at 1, but um, starts at 1. No, 2, not 1. That starts at 2. But the thing is, where it's located, it's about a couple hours away from where we live. And so my mom and I are gonna have to get up between 30. This both door like hopefully 8:30, at least 8:30 or even 9 at the latest and stuff. Awesome. Congrats. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. And so, um, yeah, and honestly, if you're curious who it was on your side, oh, that's so cool. Good for you. Good for you. So, yeah, because my my mom's stepmom's, really the best easy way to put it is my great great grandfather passed about, I think, a couple days ago, just because he was really sick and stuff, and all that stuff. And honestly, when I did see a post kind of that had to do something with it, but I didn't really think toward it. Like, yeah, well, yes, he is coming on Sunday, which I'm excited. I hope I don't get excited to the point where I'm gonna vomit because of excitement nerves. Because y'all, I'll tell you this: last time, the day of his arrival, but this is before you came, but before we even got him. I had no idea that I had no idea. Apparently, with nerves, like out of excitement or just nervous type of nerves, that you can also vomit from it. And had a couple times where at least 3 to 4 times I literally was throwing up a couple times, but just cause I was excited, nerves and stuff. But the goal for me is to hopefully for me. I'm not gonna try to get my hopes up too much tomorrow because I don't want that to happen. And the only type of nerves I've gotten, like only crazy little excitement part is me sweating, like me literally sweating in front of him, just because I'm excited and stuff. And so I'm very excited, and yeah, and I realize and yeah, but um, but I'm pretty excited to see him though. On top of that, so crazy. Ugh, y'all, it's wild, but yeah. So um, but I do have I mean, hopefully, hopefully tomorrow I am not gonna be one of those people tomorrow at the funeral that are not gonna be crying. I don't know. I've got a feeling somehow that it might happen. I don't know because this evening, um, I was for a little while, and plus that's why I didn't go live around like 6:30 because usually in the evening portion of the live, I usually would go live between 6 and 6:30 and stuff, and so originally I had it up there on my channel, but I decided to delete it after an hour or so because I was just grieving like crazy, and so I just couldn't, you know, because I would just be struggling talking to y'all, and so I just didn't want to push myself, and so I just decided to cancel that stream and then wait till this stream to continue. But yeah, um, yeah. So when is my boyfriend coming? He is coming on Sunday. He's coming on Sunday, which I'm excited about. And so, um, and I'm hoping it's sometime Sunday morning, possibly. I don't know the time yet, but hopefully sometime tomorrow I'll find out more. Good morning to you too. But yeah. So, um, we have 3 people in the chat. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Alright. Good night, Tink. I will be on live probably probably toward the evening tomorrow. But yeah, y'all, just to probably let y'all know, I probably won't be on live for at least a couple hours tomorrow. It might be toward sometime in the evening part of the day. So it might be that tomorrow evening is when I'll probably be starting to live tomorrow because what? No, I'm not. No, I'm just talking a little bit low because my brother and my brother's asleep, and so plus he's like right next door, and so I'm just kind of talking in the middle to where he can't try to wake up, but also my parents will be like, lower the tone down. And so, I mean, a couple of y'all have asked me that a few times, but nope, I'm usually talking like this at night. But for example, like during the day, I don't because everyone's up, and so I don't have to worry about talking to y'all at a certain level and stuff. And so, yeah. But, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And so, yeah. Um, it's 11:20. It's only 11:22 Texas time right now. For people that are curious what time and my location is it, for my non-Texan people, um, and so, um, I mean, I might probably be on here for probably for a couple more minutes, and then I'll have to get off, but not right now. But right now, I still got a few minutes though worth, and then I'll probably go to bed after this, probably, because I will have to be getting up at like 6, probably. I mean, honestly, y'all, I might just wake up at 6:30 and stuff, so that way at least it's not too crazy. But for right now, I'm good for a couple minutes, and so yeah. But yeah, and so you'll definitely just be thinking. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully tomorrow I am not one of those people at the funeral tomorrow crying tomorrow because I don't know. For some reason, I have that feeling, that sensation, feeling that might happen tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to say that for real, but because y'all, I did this evening. I was kind of grieving this evening about it. And so, yeah. But, yeah, because, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we have 4 people in the chat right now, and we have 8 people liking. Y'all, please continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel because, y'all, my channel is currently growing like crazy. So, definitely continue helping by growing it by liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell for updates. But also, get like your friends involved too. Like, you can share my channel to your friends and stuff so that way they can get involved and help the community. And so, just so you know, that's basically how our the subscriber count on here is going through the roof. It's because y'all are doing the things and stuff. So y'all are sharing it to people and y'all are telling them to help out, which is awesome because that's what we need to keep doing. in order to grow, in order for it to keep staying alive, you know? But yeah. And so, but yeah, and so, um, yeah. Okay, no, sorry, I was just checking something. Yo, 3 people in the chat. And so, yo, I moved my current calendar over here because I decided to put up my new calendar for next year up, so that way, I was thinking about putting it up basically on the 31st, like on New Year's Eve and stuff, but thinking about it, just kind of doing that now, but moving the other calendar over here where it's still in use and stuff. But y'all, it looks so, but the calendar for next year up right now is so cool. Like, it actually looks super cool and professional and stuff. But yeah, so man, let me get up though, y'all. So I kind of, alright, let me take my last round of my medication real quick. So just be aware. There we go. Y'all, 6 people? Holy smokes. Sorry, y'all, I'm just trying to check. Y'all, there's 6 people in the chat. Y'all are definitely efficient. But for everyone coming in, please like, subscribe, and do all the things on the channel for upcoming updates with the channel. Right now, I don't really know what's next, like, planned wise toward videos. It will just depend and stuff. But of course I will keep streaming and stuff. So those are something too. But yeah. So that's what's going on there. And so hang on. Sorry, I was something. Hang on, y'all. So I was trying to see. Sorry, y'all. Oh, who's coming in my chat? Oh, we have 3 people in the chat. Sorry, I was checking something. Sorry, I was checking to see. I was just checking something real quick. Let's see, I'm gonna come in here next. So, excuse me. But yeah, we have 9 people liking the channel. Wait, is this it? No? Okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm just checking the... I don't know. Hang on, no. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all right here while I try to find my black cover up for tomorrow. Might be in between stuff. So give me a couple minutes. We have 1 person in the chat. Oh man, what am I doing? Maya, welcome in, girl. I'm just checking something in my closet real fast. What are you up to? Sorry, I'm just looking at my one cover up in here. So then this way, because just trying to check to see if I found one of my little cover-ups. Yeah, I mean, probably dropped it here somewhere, which is average typical. And so, because tomorrow I'm going to a funeral tomorrow, so I'm just bringing up to where so that way I don't get cold and stuff, which I'll be gone for like at least a few hours, at least half of the day. I think it's till, I think we're gone, I think to about almost 3. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just, it's one of those. And so, but yeah, tomorrow we're going to, me and my mom are going to a funeral. Thanks. Yeah, it's actually one of my it's basically one of my grandparents, my really my mom's stepmom's, her dad, which is my great grandpa, passed about a couple days ago, or like I think it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday or something like that. That he passed because he was really sick, and so it was his time, and so tomorrow it's his funeral. I mean, yeah, I'll tell you, like I said before, losing a loved one like that, and y'all, good, y'all, a blessing I'll tell y'all right now is I actually did got to meet him last year, around last year, for I think it was last year or the year before, for Thanksgiving once, in which he was really sweet. Even I was debating, because my mom was going to this tomorrow at first, with it being just her. And then over time, as I was just overhearing them next door, I'm like, should I? And so, yeah, so I'm thinking about and tomorrow. It starts at 2 o'clock, but I gotta be up like 6:30ish tomorrow. And so, just because it's about a couple hours away and stuff, because there's a couple. Thank you so much. I appreciate it because y'all, I've got a gut feeling I'm probably gonna be crying tomorrow. I don't know. Like, y'all, I hope at the funeral tomorrow I am not crying tomorrow because I was already crying this evening about it. So that's why I wasn't on for the evening live for people that were curious about that. Because I was literally just grieving about it. Like, silently grieving it to myself, but also a little bit out toward my mom. And so, yeah. Yeah. So, y'all just definitely be praying for me tomorrow because I have a feeling tomorrow. I just don't know why I've got that feeling in my head for some reason. I have a crazy gut feeling tomorrow afternoon I might be crying. I hope not. I hope not. I'm not like everybody else who's crying there. You know what's off tomorrow? Because, you know, this is the second funeral. This is the second funeral though I've went to though, in like out of all funerals. But this is like the first funeral where it's like any of our family. Because the first funeral I went to was one of my mom's friends had a son who I guess overdosed. One of my mom's friends from her Bible study she used to go to, I guess she had a son that passed away from an overdose. So I ended up going with my mom to that funeral when I was like, I think either I want to think I was 14 or 15. I can't remember. I was anywhere from like 14 to 12. Anywhere in anywhere in that range. And so, um, but luckily I wasn't crying at all because I wasn't even close to that person. But y'all, with this one, I have a feeling. Just hope it's not gonna hit me again. So, just y'all be praying on me because tomorrow might be something. I don't know yet though. But I will update y'all though in the evening of how it goes and stuff because it starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow. But from what I heard, there's a couple parts that are going on. I think it's on. I think it's at like 1 o'clock is when um they have where they have the casket open. So if you wanted to say your final goodbyes or say a loved one about them or just see a person, you could. I think that's at 1, and then the actual funeral starts at like 2, and then I think I heard there's a lunch going on. I think before. I think both of those. I think toward noon or something. And so, man. So honestly, y'all, I think. So honestly, y'all, I think I probably won't be back till probably sometime tomorrow evening. But then what's crazy, on top of that too, is Sunday is when my boyfriend comes out. So, I mean, I'm excited for that because that'll be a better thing, but also, you know, it's crazy and stuff. So, everyone definitely be praying because I have a feeling it's going to be chaotic tomorrow and stuff. And stuff. Um, Thank you so much. I will pay the for everybody to hear that. There we go. Yeah, definitely hit the like button and definitely just share your love. Definitely put y'all's love in the comments because y'all, I've got a feel. I don't know. I have a feeling tomorrow might be, you know. So, oh yeah, y'all. Honestly, y'all. I'm not even gonna really put makeup on tomorrow because what's the point of that? Because y'all, if I am crying my tail off tomorrow, possibly, I'm not trying to cry my makeup on and then wearing something cute, you know. So that just does not make sense to to cry on my makeup, you know. You know, and stuff. And so, and y'all, I'll tell you something too. I even still remember all this grieving because about 2 years ago, with my grandparents passing on my dad's side, I had the same exact feeling, but they didn't want a funeral at all. So I still remember the day after their passings. Actually, it's the day of their passings when I heard about it and stuff. I cried for at least an hour or so on both. And so, with this one, after me thinking, just because y'all, I literally, when my mom was telling me that she was going to the funeral tomorrow, after a little bit of thinking, after hearing that from her, and I just felt hopeless, y'all, because just for my grandparents knowing about it, because first of all, my great great grandpa, that's my Nani's dad, and so for her knowing for her that she just lost her dad, it's very hard. Bill, welcome in. Um, I'll tell you what. So basically, my great great grandpa, which is my mom's stepmom's, which basically is my Nani's dad, passed about I think yesterday or so, and tomorrow is his funeral. I was overhearing my mom telling my dad because she was letting him know what was going on because she was going to the funeral and I wasn't at first, but after thinking, I'm like, my mom's like, if you want to go, you can, but you can think about it if you want to. And so after a little bit, I just prayed about it just to see, and I decided I was gonna go and support because you know my family that's gonna be there tomorrow are gonna need it a lot, and so and honestly, y'all, I feel like even after I was thinking about it, I just realized to myself, I feel like if he were, if you know, it's hard, you know. Like I said to y'all before, losing any sort of family member is very difficult. But also knowing that I met him about a couple years ago, um, over Thanksgiving break. He was really sweet and very kind and very funny and stuff. And so knowing that, his time came, it's, very difficult and stuff. But and y'all, something crazy on top of this too is but also exciting on top of it too is the day after tomorrow my boyfriend will be out. So, currently this week will be a little bit of a crazy, who going on. And so, and all that crazy. And so, yeah, hang on. I'm going through the comments, y'all. There goes when I catched up. Yes, I'm very excited for his arrival, which is Sunday, y'all. And y'all, if you're thinking what time, possibly, I don't know yet. But probably at some point tomorrow I'll find out the time, or the day of, I'll find out the time for sure by his aunt. And I will definitely will keep y'all in the loop with him and stuff. But yeah. And so exactly. I'm so thankful all of y'all are on because this will help a ton and stuff. So yeah. But it's just one of those and stuff. Um but they're killing it. So oh thank y'all so much. I mean it. Maya and just all of you mods, thank y'all so much for the current support in the chat. That means a lot because, you know, especially when you're going through times like this, you know, it's a little bit difficult for a little bit. And y'all, even for me knowing I went through the exact route 2 years, and now I'm having to, honestly, now I'm having to really I'm literally back into that state again. And just, you know, about basically another year later, it's like, but this time now I'm only 19 this time is the only difference. Because when I went through this with my grandparents, I was 16 and 17. 16, actually, not 17. I was 16, so only like, so like a 3 year difference, which isn't bad. So luckily, I haven't had to deal with 3 years in advance of just, you know, but luckily I'm actually at the young adult part where even I mean, y'all, with death and stuff like this, y'all, whenever, like, y'all, let me just tell you the difference between, like, us people when we're, like, a kid, like, we're, like, ages 3 up to, like, 12, like, 10 and stuff. But then when we're ages 13 up, here's the difference between that. The first round, when we're, like, a kid, like I said, ages 3 to at least 3 years old up to, like, 10 years old. For kids around that age, they won't be able to, like, they can't process and understand death that easily with a family member, like if it's a mom or dad, whether like a dad or a grandparent or a sibling. Their mind can't process it that well than people who are basically 13 plus. Like, unlike us older people, where we're like anywhere in like the ages of like 12 and older, you know. And so, you know, it's one of those things as a human, y'all, for us to learn, for us to understand, but also with us experiencing it and learning. It's like it's one of the hardest things to go through, but especially as you get older, you will know how to handle it a lot. So, um, thank you so much, Maya. Um, hey there. Um, what is it? Just a minute. Hang on. Yeah, we have three people. We have 3 people in the chat, but we have 11 people liking. Okay, let me write it down real quick, so that way I can look it up here in a little bit. Hang on. Let me write that down real quick. Let me write that down. Okay. Alright. Cool. Yes, I just now wrote it down. I just wrote it down so that way, here in a little bit, I can listen to it. I think I do know one song, but no, hold on. Of course, thank you so much for telling me about that. Yeah, I'll definitely will check it out after this live for sure. You know. Hey Jason, what up? But yeah, like I said, you guys, going through something like this is very difficult. Especially, like I said, if it's a family member, but also if it's like a really close friend of yours that you've known for like years or you've gotten to know really well and stuff. And so, it's just one of the hardest things in life that as people, as a human, we experience a ton. And y'all, looking back for me to go to this will help me a ton. So then this way, if someone else, my family, goes through it, I know how to handle it. Oh, you're so sweet, Maya. I appreciate it. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. Y'all, I'm so thankful for y'all that are just very supportive, especially as I'm just going through just a little bit of this because, y'all, I remembered I did see the post about it. I just didn't, because actually, when my nanny did post about it, it said, through her Instagram, it said, she was saying about it was, my great grandpa's last hunting, because I guess he likes to hunt, I guess. And so I didn't really understand it. I mean, I saw it, I'm like, what? I just didn't really ever suspicion. I mean, I just didn't get much detail. And so it was showing him doing his last ever hunting ever. I guess he led hunt, I guess, which I had no idea about. And so, like I said to you guys before, all of us are never going to know when there's not a tomorrow. So, while we still have a tomorrow, we all should just take a moment to really appreciate the things in life like that. because you're never gonna know when it's next. So, itch, man. So, yeah. But thank you to all of y'all in here who are being very supportive, because you know this helps me a ton in advance. So, yeah. Because like I said, y'all, I'm living each day to the fullest until that's not an option. Like, I'm living every day to the best, because you're never gonna know when that's gonna be your last moment that you're gonna have. So, while we still have plenty of years on here to live, we continue living the best days until it's there. And so, um, yeah, this is the first time I'm experiencing. Oh, really? It's first of all, it's a true statement, because live your best days, which are right now and tomorrow, which we don't live the past, y'all, we live right now. So, first of all, we don't worry about tomorrow, yesterday, days before, years before. We worry about right now. We live the best currently. And as days go on, we do the same. Because, like I said before, you're not going to know when it's not going to happen. So, and y'all, honestly, I will tell you too, I still remembered when it was before my Nana's passing. I never suspicioned before I left for vacation that it was her last. And, you know, just, you know. Oh my, okay, don't make me go. Oh my gosh, Mao, don't get me started. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 Sorry, I just had that. That just really got me into, you know who. See, you guys, whenever someone like me, but other people, say something pretty big that has to deal with what they were living through and stuff. But of course, because a lot of us have gone through something similar. And so, it's just what you gotta do. And so, yeah. So, it's just what we gotta do. But man, Nehemiah, you almost just got me crying again. But in the happiest way though. Like that almost just got me. So, but that's a good feeling though. No? No, you don't have to. No, when I was just saying that, I was saying that in a good way, not in a bad way. Because there's some, when people do like say like good feedback like that will make us want to happy cry about it, you know? Because, that makes our hearts feel really good. And knowing that what they're hearing, like what they're like what like for example, when someone does, like, if I'm just saying so, just like from my stuff, I know from like other passings of mine, like past stuff, and I use good advice I know that I share to you guys, and y'all continue to find a really helpful guidance in that. That makes me feel really good knowing that y'all like that just definitely definitely makes me happy knowing that I definitely just made someone feel at peace, because we don't want to feel upset or feel down or want to give up, because that's the last thing in our minds, y'all, we want to do is give up. And at the end of the day, we don't. We still stand up, we still stand and fight, y'all. We still fight every day like we're in a battle, like we're literally in a war. Like y'all, even disability people like myself, we fight wars every day. Like y'all, I'm an epileptic warrior, so literally I fight my epilepsy on a daily basis. Like if, for example, if there's a day in my life where I feel down like that and stuff, I will still look back on my best days and go, I got this. And just, Kiki, what up, girl? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, since it's been a day and stuff. Ugh, itch. Ugh. So I got a itch right there. How are you? I'm alright. How are you doing? It's okay. I only was really on. I think I was only on this afternoon. I'll have to look. I think I did shit this afternoon. Alright. Um. But yeah. And so. Wait, what was I doing over here? So. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. See, look. But this is happy tears. Y'all don't think it's bad ones. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't understand in the best way. This is Maya, just so you know, this is happy tears, by the way, not sad ones. There's two differences between sad ones and happy ones. Sad ones are like depression moments, but happy ones are knowing that our heart feels really good from what someone says, or if we see a video that makes us want to happy cry because of how cute something is, or someone's doing something really sweet to you, you know. So like that appreciation, that means a lot to me. And y'all, I'll just tell you this. For 19 years, I'll just tell y'all now, I mean, I've had this my whole life, but for me, ever since I've had epilepsy for 19 years of my life, I have literally have woken up every day fighting for my life. And I still stand, I still stand here today. and talking to you guys like I'm living my best days. But um, we're all human. We're like we're like any ordinary person. We have bad days, y'all. We have bad days on, like, there are some days we do have bad days. There's never going to be a day where we might not. So we will have good days, but we also will have bad days as well. But with bad days, though, we don't learn a lot from it. And so there might be days where we want to be down, where we literally feel down and we don't feel motivated to go forward with our day. We want the day to end already. But no, y'all, whatever our minds are trying to say to us right now, don't. Don't think about it. Don't agree with it. Act like that thought is not there. Don't, like, imagine that thought is invisible. Act like that did not come in your mind whatsoever. But what we do is we fight that thought and not our best. Repeat stuff over and over. Or just get him. Let me fix my pillows, y'all. Oh, man. Y'all. Fix my pillow because it's very crooked. I mean it though, y'all. Like, because, like, at the end, like I said, y'all, at the end of the day, those thoughts don't matter. We move forward with our day, and we act like we act like those don't exist, alright? So, definitely a takeaway from that is, if there's ever a day in your life where that thought is coming into your brain, I would suggest tell it to not do it. Is to fight that fight away from you, you know. Because y'all are amazing. Y'all, some of us might not even know that. But y'all are just incredible. And y'all, people like me, people like y'all, make a difference in this generation, because there aren't, there are people in this generation that are they just don't act like this. They don't even see the good side of things. But very little of us do see the good side. So, especially since I'm one of those people that sees the good in everyone. And so, you know. Oh, thank you so much as well. Hey, that's a good thing, because first of all, if there's if there is something that motivates y'all, like either like Maya just said, like a certain song, band, or artist, or a certain quote, or for my Christian people on here, like a certain memory verse, or just a random saying, you know. Like, y'all, I'll tell you this. When I was a senior last year in high school, the second semester of my senior year, y'all, this verse, particularly one of my favorite verses, is 2 Corinthians 5:7, um, which says, "We for we walk by faith, not by sight." Y'all, I used that verse all throughout the second semester of my senior year in high school, but also when I graduated high school, because y'all, that and I feel like that just gave me the motivation to grad as I was graduating, because think about the two differences in that. I'll break it into two parts. For we walk by faith, in my definition of it, that means we walk with the Lord, but we also walk each and every one each and every day up. We wake up every day. We're motivated to keep going to the finish line till we make it. Because y'all, high school, honestly, y'all, is like a 4 year marathon that you each year for 4 years you are running until you hit graduation, which is the finish line. So as your name gets called to walk the stage, that's how you know you hit the finish line. And so, see, I'm crying as I'm thinking about it. And so, um, for me, knowing I transferred school second semester of my senior year, and I just didn't know what it was gonna be like, y'all. Cause I never suspicioned that out of high school that I was gonna transfer the last year, but the second semester of it. And so, um, you know, but then also saying that memory verse to y'all, that really helped me get through the crazy days as well of my senior year. And even today, I would use it for anything. Like walking down the road. Because, like I said, it's basically, because it's like, if you think about it, it's like the path of life, you know? Walking by faith is one of the things when we walk God's path into, what up, Bubble? Welcome in. And so, just so y'all know, please just, whatever something motivates you to do, like if you ever like me, or if you're going through a tough situation, always find some sort of way to find a way that y'all can get through it. Either if it's by a certain quote you remember, memory verse, a song that helps you get through your day, you know, without giving up. Because literally, just by saying certain things that come to mind that you've told yourself, but you've told like a friend of yours, sometimes that might help someone else in need. Because, like they say, you never know what someone's going through just by the looks of them. And it's also kind of like the saying, you don't judge a book by its cover, like that. Because, what up? Because y'all, we don't judge a book by its cover. Because, you know, all things happen. But also, all things happen for a reason, too. Because, you know, if we don't learn something, like if we don't learn to have a certain feeling, then what if what if there's a scenario where, like, that situation happens and you will get that feeling of it? What if you don't know how to expect it? That would just be a very unknown thing. And so, for me, knowing when I lost my grandparents a couple years ago, I wasn't even knowing that I was going to lose my grandparents 5 months apart. And so, with my Nana, I didn't know what to really think about to the unknown on the first day, because that was the first time in my life I heard of a death in my family. And so, but then 5 months, like I said, then fast forward 5 months later, I heard my mom was passing, so at this point, I still had the same feelings. Like, I still grieved like crazy and stuff, but I at this point knew it was experienced about it. So, um, yeah. And like I said before, y'all, I just hope tomorrow with me, I am not extremely crying about this because I have a feeling, I don't know. Yeah. So, for my people on here, definitely continue to just spread your love toward me, but also have me in your thoughts and just pray, you know, because stuff like that is just a difficult thing to learn. And it's one of those difficult things to go through, but also it's good to learn as well. So, y'all, it's 12:17 over here. That's crazy. But, and y'all, I said this earlier too, but my people who were on here, y'all are amazing. Like, y'all are just incredible. Like, y'all continue to stay awesome because y'all have just helped me put more streams up here daily, but also I just, you know, it's really good for me to do that. Thank you so much, Maya. I appreciate it. All right, I will let you know how to. I'll let you know how to tomorrow goes. Possibly in the evening, maybe, and stuff. Because I will probably be on live sometime for the evening and night portion tomorrow. Because I won't be able to for the morning because of, well, you know. All right, bye, Maya. See ya. And so, anyway. Foxbones, what up, girl? How are you doing? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Um, thank you so much. Definitely stay alive for sure. Oh no, okay, I guess we're going through something. What? Why? Foxbones, what's going on? Hopefully you're not worse than me. You only have 5 people in this chat at the moment. Wow. How that went from 3 to 5? That's crazy. So literally like 200 people came in here, just cray. Oh, 4. What the? And then it just drops. So, you know. Um. Oh. Dang. What? Wow. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Fox Twins, I'm in your same pattern with words too. Sometimes I'll say something to a friend of mine or my boyfriend or something, or just to any of my friends. Like, I would text them something sometimes, and sometimes I don't realize a grammar mistake came in until someone looks back and goes, "What did you say?" Or "What now?" So trust me, I'm on your same boat. So, Mm. Let me think about this real quick. And so, yo, 12 people are like in the chat. I see. Well, we have 4 of y'all on here. Man. Hey, Paula, welcome in. Man. And so, yeah. That's awesome to hear. Yo, we have 3 people in the chat. And so, anyway, so, but yeah, y'all just keep me in your thoughts tomorrow because gonna need it. And so, yeah. And I mean, y'all, this eating it has just been already a bit of a blur, but you know. I'll tell you. So yeah, okay, I think this happened more yesterday. But yesterday, my great grandpa, which is my nanny's dad, which is my mom's stepmom's dad, passed away yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before, from because he was just really sick and stuff. And so so basically, tomorrow, tomorrow is his funeral. I heard my parents were discussing over it earlier, and so yeah. No, that's on Sunday. No, AJ won't be out here till Sunday and stuff. And so basically, I have to be up at like 6, probably 6:30. I'll probably get up tomorrow, even though I'll be good right now, but yeah. And so, but AJ will be with me on Sunday though, so luckily it's not tomorrow, because if it was, it would be a mess and stuff. But so far, I don't know what time yet on Sunday yet, but I hope it's sometime, hopefully late morning at least, I hope, and stuff, because of football and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I've just been going through crazy little bits, and so yeah, so basically me and my mom will be in Mount Vernon, Texas, which is a couple hours away, probably for like at least, I think, most of the day tomorrow. But I think it'll probably till be about sometime in the evening tomorrow, because the breakdown from what I heard was there's like, I guess there's like a lunch. I guess there's a luncheon going on tomorrow. This well, first I think there's a luncheon. I think at like I think it's at noon or something like that. And then at like 1, I think it's at like 1 or 1:30. I think it's 1 o'clock. I heard is the um opening of the casket where people who want to go and say their final goodbyes and respects happen. And then at 2 is the actual service and stuff. So definitely at 2 o'clock is definitely at 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Y'all just pray and hope I'm not crying tomorrow, because this is the first funeral I'm going to where it's like someone that was close to us, but also is family related. And so, y'all just be keeping me in your prayers tomorrow, but also just be, you know, because stuff like that is very, very difficult. And so, yeah. But anywho, what up there? Um, Sorry. But yeah. So. So. But y'all, hopefully, y'all have been doing well, though. Just trying to relax. But yeah. So. Anyway, y'all, hang on. What? Yo, we have 12 people liking the chat at the moment, and we have 2 of y'all on here. So, definitely thank you to everyone so far who has been giving me all the love and support through the comments of what I've currently been going through this evening, because usually I do an evening live mostly every day. But I was originally having that up there, but that's what I was hearing about all this. I heard about all of this craziness, and I just started feeling very hopeless for my family. And that's when all this grieving just started with me. And so I just couldn't, because I wouldn't I wouldn't be able to really fully speak in front of y'all at that time, because I was just losing it earlier. And so, yeah. But, yeah. So. So, y'all, anyway, I'm probably gonna get off live right now, so this way I can go and charge my phone, but also I will be going to bed here in probably a few minutes because I do have to get up early. So y'all definitely wish me the best tomorrow because I'm gonna need it tomorrow. And I will see y'all probably tomorrow evening. So